the human nest and the twig hut, which are made from recycled eucalyptus branches. But you can kind of live like a bird, up in the trees in this nest. And I'd like to prove to people that you can be comfortable and happy with less in a smaller footprint. And when they experience that, then they can make their own choices about those things. But that's my experience. It's not a penalty to be environmentally friendly. It's a bonus.
Definitely. Hello, outsiders, and welcome to part 2 of this 3-part interview with John Handy, who is part owner of the beautiful, unique, and sustainable Treebones Resort in Big Sur. I hope that you enjoy this interview, as well as part 1 and part 2, which are linked to below in this description on YouTube. And if you do, please like and subscribe to my channel because it really helps get the word out. And enjoy! You've got the tree house, the amazing tree house that you built. Right. What other living facilities do you have?
So our main lodging is yurts, and we don't view ourselves as a yurt hotel, but we have 16 yurts here. Mm-hmm. And we also have 2 autonomous tents, which are brand new structures that are really beautiful, something that people haven't seen before. And then we have 2 kind of really far out things, which are we have the human nest and the twig hut, which are made from recycled eucalyptus branches. But you can kind of live like a bird, up in the trees in this nest. But our main lodging being the yurts, they are comfortable, mm-hmm. but they're still tents. Mm-hmm. And so just like you're a camper, you like to camp, one of the most amazing things about camping is you're close to nature, and yet to make yourself comfortable is a big challenge. And if you can make yourself comfortable and be close to nature, that's awesome. Yeah. So the yurts are very comfortable. Polished pine floors, they've got fireplaces in them, and hot and cold running water, and really nice beds. They're nicely furnished. When you go in there, you can still hear the owl fly by, mm-hmm. but you're warm and you're sleeping in a comfortable cocoon yourself. Right. And I think that's the magic mm-hmm. of glamping or glamorous camping or anything we're doing here, is not to be suffering, not to be environmentally friendly and suffering, mm-hmm. but to be environmentally friendly, have a low footprint, perch lightly, sleep in a simple structure, but be comfortable, eat a really great meal, and have a really good night's sleep. It's amazing. When you wake up, you're inspired.
And I bet it's bringing more people out that would be a little too wary about camping as well.
Yeah, I think nowadays people want to camp, but mm-hmm. they might not have the equipment, or they might not live in California, or they're not going to, carry a tent with them on the airplane.
Like you said, good stepping stone, get them in nature and also comfortable.
We used to do that when we camped. My wife and I used to camp all the time. We had just a tent, and we'd go mm-hmm. places. And one of our places we would go is San Luis Obispo area. We'd camp in Montana de Oro. And that's ocean front area, and you could walk in and camp, pitch your tent. But we would drive into San Luis Obispo and have a great dinner, mm-hmm. maybe watch a movie, and come back to our campsite at night with a flashlight and go to bed and be comfortable. And that we were just inventing what we were actually going to do here.
Just slowly stepping your way to Treebones.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing. Yeah. What do you think is an important thing for people to do every day that helps protect the planet, like from an individual?
Right. I think there's a lot of things that we all can do every day to help the planet. I think it comes down to when you wake up in the morning and you're brushing your teeth, turn the faucet off, mm-hmm. In between brushing. Right. Simple, small. It's a lot of small things that when you take almost 7 billion people, if they all did it, it would make a huge impact. It's recycling. Mm-hmm. It's instead of using plastic water bottles, have reusable water bottles, which so many people are doing nowadays, and those things have huge impact on the environment. Drive less. Mm-hmm. We've invested in electric car technology. We got ourselves an electric car because it's great for the environment and it works, and we have solar power to charge it, and change those light bulbs out to LED light bulbs. Look at getting solar power if you live in California or Texas or Arizona or places where there's lots of sun. Solar power is amazing. and just look for ways of, you don't necessarily, if you're making big decisions like a house to buy or things like that, do you have to build the biggest house in the world, or can you be comfortable in something more well thought out, smaller?
Right.
I think all those things add up to make a huge impact. And I don't preach to people, I don't tell them what they should do or shouldn't do, but I would like to be an example, and I'd like to prove to people that you can be comfortable and happy with less in a smaller footprint. And when they experience that, then they can make their own choices about those things. But that's my experience. It's not a penalty to be environmentally friendly. It's a bonus.
Definitely, less is more, and this is our home. We have to protect it.
Absolutely, yeah. And leave something for other generations.
Exactly.
I think what's really inspiring to us is I have 4 grown kids, but all their friends and themselves and the people we know, they respect what we're doing here, and it feels good to be doing it. It's a business.
Right.
We're here to support ourselves and make a living, but at the same time, we're doing it without a penalty to the environment. And I think that everyone loves that, and we feel good about it, and it feels good when you think that way.
I mean, every business, I think, should look more towards it in this standpoint is what is our, what's our footprint and what can we do to lessen that. So that's really beautiful to see that.
Thank you.
Resorts are doing that. Thank you. That was the end of part 2 of this interview with John Handy, the part owner of Treebones Resort. If you want to check out the other parts, please view them by following the description in the YouTube video below. And thank you for watching. If you did, like it and subscribe to my channel, please.